Steve. Former New York Governor George Pataki announced this morning he may or may not run for president. He's making the official announcement on May 28th. Pataki, as you may remember, served 3 terms as New York governor, ending in 2006, and some of his critics are already saying he's too moderate to take the GOP nomination. Here to weigh in, political analyst and New York Post political columnist Fred Dicker. And Fred, Pataki hasn't exactly been topping headlines for quite a while. Does he stand a chance at all if he does decide to run?
And I don't think he stands any chance at all. But this is a movie that we've seen many times before. This goes back to the year 2000 when he was a governor and he was floating his name out. I was there. I was writing about it, floating his name out as a possible presidential candidate. And he's done it every 4 years almost since then. A lot of people on the inside are pretty cynical about Pataki. They think he's doing it because he wants his name out there. He enjoys it for ego reasons. It may help his law practice. And he's also raising money, and he's done this over and over again. He gets people to send him contributions as a potential candidate. Then he uses the money to fund his lifestyle. Bottom line, nobody in the Republican Party thinks this is real. And I think it's fair to say that everybody thinks come May 28th, George Pataki is going to say, no, I'm not running.
Yeah, and I mean, especially when you consider all the big names he would be up against: Rand Paul, Marco Rubio, we've got Carly Fiorina, Ben Carson's getting a lot of attention, and then today, even Jeb Bush poking at that he might be running. What would Pataki have to do to actually get in the race if he's serious this time?
Walk on water, perhaps, get a $1 billion contribution. Actually stand for something that people could identify with and get excited about. I mean, all those are obviously facetious observations. They're not going to happen. But he's not even identified with anything within the Republican Party. The reason he didn't run for re-election here in New York in 2006, Ann, is because he was going to lose. A poll showed him underwater in New York. He was not a popular governor when he left. He was quite liberal on a lot of issues. That certainly wouldn't have appealed to Republican voters, but there was nothing special about him. He doesn't have a legacy or a record that justifies his running now. It's all about ego, and it's all about money, I think, and it may be about his private law practice. Those are sometimes motives for people to get into politics. There's no question about it.
A lot of attention. All right, Fred, thank you so much. And don't forget, you can hear Fred's radio program live from the state capitol every weekday morning from 10 to 11 on Talk 1300 AM.